In this example, we're going to use server controls. Let's go ahead and create a new web page. I'm going to use C#. You're welcome to use Visual Basic. Make sure you place your code in a separate file, and let's call it controls demo. First thing I want to do is go to design and drag a couple controls over. First, we'll go ahead and drag a button over, drop it in your div, a label, and then down to a text box. Now we're going to move this, type some text here, and move our controls around just a little bit. Just put in a new line after your text box. Move the button back up next to your text box. Now we're going to mess with some properties. Go ahead and click on the button and go to your properties window. Change the text to submit information. Change the name of your text box, or your submit button, excuse me. Okay, let's go ahead and change the name of our text box. These are the names we use to reference these items in code. Let's go ahead and get rid of the text in our label. We can leave the label name label 1. Double click on your button, which will automatically create an event for your submit button, and the event being a click. Let's go ahead and change the label 1.text and make it equal to the value in your text box plus some text. Now let's go ahead and run it. Now let's view the source before we actually type anything in. And you can see this is all handled by HTML on the browser. You can see our button and our label as we defined it in our server control, and it translated it to a standard HTML control. If we type some information in here and hit submit button, that goes back to the server, processes the data, and returns standard HTML. Now you'll actually see that the ASP server code sent back HTML content so that the browser could actually display that data.